What is up, Drizzy Dispatch fam? Get ready, because the news cycle is absolutely wild today, and we've got some absolute must-know updates hitting the wires that you need to hear. We're diving headfirst into a rapid-fire rundown of the stories that are dominating the conversation, from the gridiron to the music scene and beyond. You want the inside scoop? You came to the right place. We're talking about potential game changers, surprising developments, and the kind of news that keeps you on the edge of your seat. So buckle up, stay locked in, and let's get straight into it. First up, we've got massive expectations brewing for a young quarterback set to make his mark in the league. Then, we're shifting gears to explore the captivating world of a legendary artist through the eyes of a celebrated actor. After that, things take a sharp turn as we report on an unexpected incident at a major retail location. And finally, we're circling back to the gridiron with even more buzz about that same promising young player. You don't want to miss any of this. Hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and let's go. Gridiron Buzz, Patriots' bold prediction for Maye's future. This is a pivotal moment for the New England Patriots, as the team's trajectory in the coming seasons appears intrinsically linked to the development of their prized quarterback, Drake Maye. Selected with the third overall pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, Maye has been positioned as a cornerstone of the franchise, and internal reports suggest a strong belief within the organization that he is poised for significant growth in 2025. Jeff Howe of The Athletic has indicated that there is a strong internal belief that quarterback Drake Maye will take another step forward, as the 2024 first-round pick had an impressive initial offseason with coach Mike Vrabel and offensive coordinator Josh McDaniels. This optimism stems from Maye's rookie year, where despite facing challenges, he showcased flashes of his considerable talent. He completed an impressive 66.6% of his passes, accumulating 2,276 yards, 15 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. However, his performance was often hampered by an inconsistent offensive line and a lack of high-caliber offensive weapons. The landscape for the Patriots has undergone a significant transformation heading into the 2025 campaign. The team has brought in a new head coach, franchise legend Mike Vrabel, and reinstated Josh McDaniels as the offensive coordinator, a duo that has previously contributed to multiple Super Bowl victories. While the receiving core might not be overflowing with talent, the acquisition of four-time Pro Bowler Stefon Diggs provides a substantial upgrade. Furthermore, the offensive line has been bolstered by the selection of offensive tackle Will Campbell with the fourth overall pick and center Jard Wilson in the third round, addressing critical needs for protection. These strategic moves have placed Maye in a more favorable environment to succeed, amplifying the importance of his anticipated leap in performance. The team's confidence in his ability to elevate his game is palpable, suggesting a belief that he possesses the potential to lead them back to contention. The upcoming season will be a critical test of this internal belief and Maye's capacity to capitalize on the improved circumstances surrounding him. This internal optimism is generating considerable excitement among the fanbase, with many eager to see if Maye can indeed justify the high expectations and lead the Patriots' resurgence. Analysts are closely watching how the new coaching staff and revamped offensive personnel integrate, believing this could be the catalyst for Maye's breakout season. But what fuels this surge of confidence in Maye's potential? We'll delve deeper into the factors shaping this outlook. Next, we're tuning into a different kind of genius, exploring the profound impact of a musical icon. Egerton's obsession, unpacking the genius of Nick Drake. For music aficionados, particularly those with a penchant for the artistry of the guitar, the name Nick Drake might already resonate deeply. If not, a prompt immersion into his discography is highly recommended, with his albums 5 Leaves Left, Pink Moon, and Brighter Later serving as essential starting points for understanding his unique musical world. Actor Taron Egerton, known for his versatile performances, including his Golden Globe-winning portrayal of Elton John in Rocketman, and his role in the animated musical Sing, is a notable admirer of Drake's work. Egerton shared with Pitchfork his long-standing fascination with Drake, stating, "At some point in my teens, I picked up Nick Drake on my own, realized that he was a genius, and have been obsessed with him since. My mother was playing him for a long time before that. When I was a kid, I found it to be heavy and dark. But as you get a little bit older, you find a catharsis in those things. You begin to understand the complexity of the human experience a little more. This sentiment highlights the evolving appreciation for Drake's music, which often reveals deeper layers of meaning with maturity. Nick Drake's career, though tragically short, was marked by remarkable creativity. Signed to Island Records at the young age of 20, his debut album, 5 Leaves Left, was released the following year. His music is characterized by a soft vocal delivery complemented by intricate acoustic guitar playing, often featuring unconventional tunings and sophisticated orchestral arrangements. Despite critical acclaim, commercial success eluded him during his lifetime. Drake battled severe depression, leading him to withdraw from public life after the release of his third album in 1972. Egerton finds particular resonance in Pink Moon, an album created shortly before Drake's passing. He describes it as very odd, and it's not terribly well produced, but I really hear something extraordinary in it, a sort of lost soul. While acknowledging Drake's status as a somewhat fetishized as a tragic figure, Egerton emphasizes his desire to focus on the music itself, which he finds profoundly moving. Drake's aversion to live performances, stemming from disappointing audience reactions and the time-consuming process of tuning his guitar between songs, contributed to his limited public exposure. Album reviews also often failed to capture the essence of his work. Pink Moon, for instance, is less than 30 minutes long, perhaps reflecting his state of mind at the time. In 1973, he began recording sessions for a potential fourth album with engineer John Wood. However, Drake's bitterness over his lack of recognition and financial struggles cast a shadow over these sessions. The following year, he died from an antidepressant overdose at the age of 26. This year also saw the release of The Making of 5 Years Left, a collection of previously unreleased recordings from his early days as a student at Cambridge. Egerton's recent work includes the Apple TV Plus series, Smoke, and an anticipated return as Eggsy in the Kingsman franchise. Egerton's personal connection to Drake's music underscores its enduring power and ability to connect with listeners on a deep emotional level, even decades after its creation. The actor's insights offer a compelling look into the artistry and the complex emotional landscape that defined Nick Drake's legacy. Drake's musical genius is undeniable, but sometimes, even the most celebrated figures can find themselves at the center of unexpected events. Now, we pivot to a surprising incident that unfolded at a high-profile retail establishment. Hammer time at OVO. Woman arrested for vandalizing Drake's NYC store. A shocking incident occurred Tuesday at Drake's flagship, October's very own, OVO store in Manhattan's trendy NoHo neighborhood, where a woman was arrested after allegedly going on a destructive rampage with a hammer, causing an estimated $23,000 in damages. The woman, identified as 31-year-old Shauna Stoner from Queens, entered the upscale boutique and proceeded to vandalize merchandise and store property. According to reports, Stoner, dressed in a denim jacket and leather pants and carrying a Telfar bag, began by spraying merchandise with what appeared to be spray paint. She then escalated the destruction by overturning clothing racks, tearing items from hangers, and ultimately using a hammer from her bag to smash store windows. She was also reportedly found to be in possession of a knife. Notably, despite the extensive damage and the chaos she caused, Stoner did not attempt to steal any items from the store. She exited the premises voluntarily and was apprehended by law enforcement officers just a block away on Great Jones Street. At the time of her arrest, Stoner had removed her jacket and was reportedly wearing only a black bra. The charges filed against her include criminal mischief and arson, though the specific details or basis for the arson charge were not immediately clear from the initial police report. Sources close to the OVO store indicated to Page 6 that Stoner was considered a total random individual with no discernible connection to the Drake brand or its operations, adding a layer of mystery to the motive behind the destructive act. The incident, captured on video and shared across social media platforms, shows the extent of the damage, with shattered glass and disarray throughout the store. The unprovoked nature of the vandalism and the suspect's unusual attire at the time of apprehension have sparked considerable discussion online. While the exact reasons for Stoner's actions remain under investigation, the event highlights a bizarre disruption at a high-profile retail location associated with a major global artist. The financial repercussions for the store are significant, and the incident raises questions about security and the unpredictable nature of public interactions with celebrity-affiliated businesses. The authorities are continuing their investigation into the incident, seeking to understand the full scope of events and any underlying motives. This event serves as a stark reminder of the unpredictable nature of public spaces, even those associated with major cultural figures. The disruption caused significant financial damage and drew considerable attention, leaving many to wonder about the circumstances leading to such an outburst. While this incident caused quite a stir, the focus on another prominent figure in the sports world continues to build. We're heading back to the gridiron for more on a quarterback who's capturing significant attention. Patriots banking on May, high expectations set for 2025. Optimism is on the rise for the New England Patriots as they approach the 2025 season, with second-year quarterback Drake Maye emerging as the primary catalyst for this positive outlook. Following his selection as the number 3 overall pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, Maye participated in 13 games during his rookie year. In that span, he demonstrated his potential by throwing for 2,276 yards and 15 touchdowns, while also contributing with his legs, rushing for 421 yards and 2 touchdowns on 54 carries. Although this represents a limited sample size, Maye's performance was particularly encouraging given the challenging circumstances of the Patriots' offense in 2024. The front office has since made substantial upgrades during the offseason, fueling expectations for a breakout season for Maye. This sentiment is echoed by the team's internal assessments. A recent report from The Athletic, citing Jeff Howe, indicates a strong organizational belief in Maye's readiness to take a significant leap forward in his second year. The report states, "There's strong internal belief that quarterback Drake Maye will take another step forward, as the 2024 first-round pick had an impressive initial offseason with coach Mike Vrabel and offensive coordinator Josh McDaniels. The offensive unit has seen a considerable influx of new talent. Rookies Will Campbell and Tre'Veon Henderson are anticipated to make immediate impacts, while key free agent acquisitions like Stefon Diggs, Mac Hollins, Morgan Moses, and Garrett Bradbury are all slated to be Week 1 starters. This revamped supporting cast provides Maye with a significantly improved environment compared to his rookie season. While the integration of these new pieces may require time, the potential for Maye to achieve the improvements the Patriots envision is substantial. The team is clearly investing in his development and projecting him as the future leader of their offense. The strategic offseason moves, including significant additions to both the offensive line and the receiving core, are designed to maximize Maye's potential. The presence of veteran leadership and proven playmakers around him is expected to accelerate his development and allow him to showcase his full capabilities. The Patriots are not just hoping for improvement, they are reportedly banking on it, setting high expectations for what Maye can achieve in his second year. His ability to translate this potential into consistent, high-level performance will be crucial for the Patriots' success in the competitive AFC East. This focus on Maye's development underscores the team's commitment to building around him for the future, signaling a clear direction for the franchise. The confidence placed in him by the coaching staff and management suggests a belief that he has the talent and the makeup to overcome past struggles and lead the team to greater heights. Maye's journey is just one of the compelling stories we're tracking today. Stay with us as we wrap up with a quick recap and all the ways you can stay connected. All right, Drizzy Dispatch crew, that's a wrap on another packed news segment. We saw huge expectations building for Drake Maye's sophomore season with the Patriots, a deep dive into the mesmerizing music of Nick Drake through Taron Egerton's eyes, a bizarre vandalism incident at Drake's OVO store in NYC, and a confirmation of those high hopes for Maye's 2025 campaign. Don't miss out on any of our future updates. Make sure you're subscribed, Hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Drop a comment below with your thoughts on today's stories, and follow us on all social platforms to stay in the loop 24/7.